Within traditional psychology, there's ideas of belonging and social identity are starting to become a lot more prominent. But for Māori and Indigenous people around the world, these values around whanaungatanga and whakawhanaungatanga have been at the forefront for forever. Kind of for as long as people have talked about being Māori, these things have been important. Ko auraki rupehu ngā maunga, ko ngā tahu te Ātihonua Pāparangi ngā iwi, ko Hitaua Arahanga Doyle ahau. Yes, my name is Hitaua Arahanga Doyle. I'm a lecturer in the psychology department at the University of Otago. So I just recently finished my PhD. My PhD was about kind of these ideas around belonging and social identity within social psychology. I was interested in whanaungatanga and this importance of relationships and the way that feeling like you belong to a group can really affect how you think and how you feel and how you behave. And we're all the way down here, Otipoti Dunedin, and so Whakapapa Watako out on the peninsula. Whanaungatanga is the importance of family-like relationships. It comes from that root word of whānau, which is family, but for different people they can mean different things, and I think that's important to kind of recognise. The experience of Māori in New Zealand has been a really tough one for lots of people, and psychologists who can understand those experiences I think will be really valuable, because there is a disproportionate amount of Māori who require those services. I think for all New Zealanders it's important to understand ideas like whanaungatanga because relationships are important for everyone. Having all of New Zealand recognising the values that underpin Te Ao Māori will perhaps make us more compassionate in the sense that it's not just all about every single individual by themselves. That's something that we can show everyone, hey, this is how we do it. We don't have to follow your lead or some other country's lead. This is how we're going to do these relationships, how we're going to do groups and communities. We'll do it our way. The way that Te Reo Māori I think is being embraced by many people across the country, particularly young kids, is really fantastic to see. And that's coming through that recognition of the value of these Māori ideas and concepts. When you call it whanaungatanga, it automatically relates back to New Zealand and Māori culture. It's this thing that is ours. The Māori Centre is a great resource. The staff there are fantastic. Probably when a lot of them started, there wasn't many Māori at Otago. Now there's big numbers coming through from across the country, and I think they're a big reason for all of that. I managed to find groups of friends that we got on amazingly well, and they're friends for life now. That was my whanaungatanga when I was an undergrad student. Putting Māori values like whanaungatanga in the forefront, right next to social psych ideas, will help people understand them first and foremost, and then to recognise that they are important and valuable to Māori and New Zealand as a whole.